is a simple job, is it?
I guess it depends.
If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you've never done it before, then it's scary.
You're just doing it all in one, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not taking the crown.
So that,
I was thinking about taking the crown initially, but then I was like,
yeah,
it may break.
yeah. And so I think you thought outside the box. I think that was one reason too, where some were like, well, the crown, you know,
Oh, they
take
did.
everything apart, and we're like, what, really? We have this, even in Vancouver where I live, a lot of them do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And just do it as a one job.
Yeah, that'll be the cleanest.
Always a little bit of damage to the walls, but that's what paint's
Well,
for.
it depends what's behind.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you what the gap is gonna look like right here on top of the fridge. So we're gonna be at 71 inches.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's safe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What's up, guys? This is a YouTube Handyman. In today's episode, I got another job. Another job that nobody wanted to do. And the ones that wanted to do it, well, they just didn't present themselves the right way to the customer like I did. Now, this job right here was initially a bigger job, but this customer, once I gave her the estimate, she took a few days to actually upset my bid. And usually when that happens, I can usually tell the customer is just getting, different quotes. But she didn't like anybody else. You know why? Because I don't know what it is. People do not explain themselves like they're supposed to. So when this lady reached out to me, I told her exactly how I was going to do this. I told her I was going to move the entire thing all in one piece. And if I broke it, I was going to buy her a brand new cabinet. There was no if. I was going to buy her a brand new cabinet. So that was the main, I guess, take on this job and that she liked because everybody else didn't explain to her how they were going to do it. Now, initially, some people told her it was going to be piece by piece and then she was going to have to pay to reinstall the crown and all that. And she just didn't like it. So she decided to go with me. Now, this right here, they bought this house and they got a new fridge, and obviously the refrigerator was taller than the cabinets. So she needed to raise the cabinets just 4 inches, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. So the first things first is, well, I don't have a helper, so I have to make it work. Those jack stands right there saved the day. I actually ordered more jack stands, but something happened and they didn't come in time, so I had to make do. So usually when I do cabinets, I always take the doors off, take the shelves off, and take everything off that I can to make it lighter for myself. And now this right here, all I'm doing is just raising 4 inches. This was supposed to be our tops 2 hour job. It took me close to 3 hours simply because, well, the stupid freaking cabinets, not only were they screwed in place, they nailed them in place. Yes, so I had to actually get my sawzall with a long blade and get behind the cabinets from the top and just cut the stupid nails off. That literally took me an hour. I did not film that part because I was pissed off because seriously, I set everything up. You can see here, I got my jack stands ready to go, and then I took the last nail off. I mean, a screw off, and then the freaking thing was not giving. It was not moving at all. And then I realized that, yeah, it was not moving because it was nailed in place. I have never seen cabinets actually nailed in place. This is the first. And on top of that, this freaking cabinets were as cheap as it gets. Particle board, probably right out of IKEA, and it was just bowing and bending everywhere, and my freaking jack stands were sliding, and yeah, I actually broke a sweat on this job. But anyways, I got it done. So all I needed to do was just go up 4 inches so that way the fridge would fit underneath the cabinets. But like I said, have I ever done something like this before? Nope. Have I installed cabinets before? Yeah. Even if I had never done it before or installed cabinets before, I would have still taken the job. I would say 95% of the work in this type of business is going to be mental work. You got to get past that fear that you cannot do something. A lot of the things that you are going to be doing in this type of business, like I said, it's going to be mental. It's going to be fear. You got to get past that fear, and that's going to be the minute you're going to start making money. I see a lot of people that are, advise other people to, yeah, tell your customer you never done it, and then if they want to hire you, then it's on them. But at least they know that if you fuck up, it's on them. I'm like, come on, dude, seriously. If I was hiring somebody, and then they told me I never done it before, but I'm willing to try it out. But if I fuck it up, it's on you. I will not hire them. So I would just hire somebody else that showed some confidence and got the job done. And that's the reason why I got this job right here, because I was not playing around. I gave this lady a price. If you want to stick to the end of the video, I'll let you know how much. It was not cheap, and for one, I didn't want to do it. Not because I didn't want to do it, because I didn't have the time. I had to move another appointment just to get this one done, simply because I could not pass up the money. I mean, you'll know why in a couple of minutes. But yeah, I never done it before, but I know I could do it. And like I always have said in my videos, if my plan B, it's always going to be to make it right. So if I ever do something for the first time and I mess it up, I will make it right. I will pay somebody to get it right, or buy something new, or whatever it is, I'm going to make it right. That's my plan B. So that gives me peace of mind, and that allows me to get all these jobs done when other people are so scared to even try it out that, well, they're missing out on money. So this is one of those jobs that the little handyman starting out don't want to do because they're so scared to do it. And even though it's very easy to do, it takes time to get past that fear that you cannot do something. But anyways, over here the freaking jack stands were falling down, and I don't know how in the world I didn't drop the whole thing on the floor. But at this point, I had in my head, this thing breaks, I'm just gonna buy the customer a brand new cabinet. I don't care. So I already had that mindset at this point. It would have been nice to have a helper, but obviously I did not. It would have been nice to have more jack stands. It would have made the job a lot easier for sure, but it is what it is. So the problem that I had here, for one, I could not reach to the other side of the cabinet because they were freaking cheap. They were bowing and bending. So, and I didn't have enough jack stands. So, the blue jack stand all the way to the left of the cabinet, it does not has adjustable levers on it. So it's just fixed. That's the one that I use for my laser camera when I have to fix it to the ceiling. The only ones that I could actually raise up are the red ones, and you can see me doing that here. But the problem was, as I was lifting one side up, the other side was just falling. It was just bowing down, and I was afraid that the whole freaking thing was gonna break. So I had to actually screw one of the cabinets in place on one end, and then use the jack stands to raise the other end, then screw that side in, and then move the jack stands on the other side, unscrew that cabinet, and then raise it up and do little by little, and that's how I got it done. So I got it done, and yeah, so it took about 3 hours. And then for those of you wondering how much did I charge for this job, well, this job was $650. Now, originally, it was going to be $550 just for moving the cabinets up, but the drywall patching was not included. And everything that I do with customers, especially new customers, I always put it in writing, and I tell them everything, all the possibilities, good or bad, so they know what to expect. So I told this customer that the drywall was not included, simply because I do not know how much damage there is behind the drywall. And well, you can see me right here using one of the jack stands to level the cabinets. But yeah. But anyway, so I didn't know how much damage there was gonna be. So I just charged her an extra $100 to patch the wall. But anyways, over here I'm putting the doors in and the shelving in, and I adjusted the doors, and yeah. So in less than 3 hours, I made $650, and then I went on to do my other main job that I have for that day. So this was a last minute call actually, simply because the lady decided to go with me at the last minute, and she was rushing because they were going back to Canada, so they didn't really have enough time for me to come back, later that week. So I had to get it done as soon as possible, and I got it done. Um, was it easy? Um, yes. I broke a sweat simply because of the stupid nails. But if it hadn't been for the nails, it would have been a in and out job. And over here, I had to one of the pieces of the crown came loose, so I just had to nail it in place. And I caulked the sides, and that's it. Super easy to do, and I mean, if I can do it, so can you. I didn't go to school. I didn't work for anybody. I didn't have a mentor. I mean, I literally taught myself how to do everything that I do in my videos just by watching other people do it on YouTube and having the confidence when others don't. So, and that's how I get everything done, guys. Super easy to do. But anyways, if you have any questions, don't forget to comment below. If you haven't liked the video, what are you waiting for? And as always, I'll see you next time. Hush.